How are you today? It's a very snowy day out there. Let me just change all of my chat settings. Top fans is on. Not that I really need that. The lighting is fine. No green screen today. Just looking at the different settings they have for live videos and vertical videos. Anyways, yeah, welcome back to all of my friends. As you guys can see, I'm just sitting out here in the living room today. Let's see if I can change this angle. Let me zoom. Can I zoom out? No, I can't zoom out. It will let me zoom in, but I can't zoom out. That's weird. Sorry. Camera's just, there's no like instant camera sort of. Let me see. No, back again. I'm just trying to figure out the camera settings to see if I can widen the angle. Anyways, so I'm going to get into the two channel room in a minute. I'm just starting out here. I wanted to gather some stuff and just say hello to everybody. Showcase some of the other speakers that I have. I also want to bring some attention to the cables that I'm using out here. I don't really talk about them all that much, but I do want to give a shout out. These are RI cables. They are from Italy, made in Italy. They came to me through Princess Pasta Audio. If you guys know Princess Pasta from Zeos Reviews and Zeos channel, Pasta is a very active and valuable resource for the community in terms of like products, dealership, and information. Certainly here in Canada, anyways. She is on the Canadian side of things. Then also, like I said, I've got the Monitor Audio Studio 89s there, which I did showcase a lot more last year. And then for the perspective, you see how deep these cabinets are versus like other bookshelves. Even the Radiants are not even that deep. They're a very large cabinet for having 4-inch drivers, and they actually sound really great. So let me grab my drink, and then we'll get the lighting and everything situated in here. I have to turn off these lights. I actually need to click the lights off completely. So power that off. Now it's dark as shit in here. And if I don't actually power them off, then when I'm in the other room, it will control both sets of lights. It's really, really strange. So I've got a couple things to do in here. Let me just set up. I'm going to put my drink down. I'll walk through anything that you want me to talk about in the room, audio-wise, system-wise, anything that you're curious about, previous videos, future contents. Let me just set this up a certain way. What's going on? I'm going to just set up my room so I can see the chat. Who's in here now? Gatto, what's going on? How are you? Ignore the happy pants. And we're doing it for the people. I got to set up a couple things in here. So just stick with me for the next half hour, an hour. I'm going to be playing some music. I've got a couple of playlists that I have to roll through. So I'm going to set up the system. I'm going to turn on all the lights and everything. So the next 5 minutes, you're going to see some things, and then we'll get to a music playlist. And if you know something that would sound really cool, then let me know. Just stick around for a couple of seconds. I got to turn on the system, get all this rolling. The room will transform over time. Yes, yes, yes. Who's in chat already? Okay, hi, got you. Put on rap music. Okay, okay. Yeah. So I'll have some mix of stuff that I can put on in here. Might not be rap per se. Unless we want to do some classic rap. What about that? Very cool, very cool. And then the room transforms, right? A little bit of lighting, a little bit of love, and then everything sounds great. All right. Actually, you know what? I thought I was done, but I'm not done. I have to grab my iPad that I use for my control surface. Stick with me. We're almost there. Rome wasn't built in a day, so they say. You know, it's a phrase that people use to talk about having patience with a process. Anything valuable and worthwhile takes time. Yeah, Snoop Dogg's gonna get me absolutely copyrighted. The problem with putting on music like that, like a radio station, is sometimes the videos will get like completely taken offline, which is not great. If the video gets blocked, then it doesn't do my channel any well. I have to delete the video that way, and then all the time here is just spent in chat, which is cool, but the way that, say, if I'm going to be playing songs for anybody and you want to have, like, you know, I'm going to play like only a couple seconds of it, it won't be the whole song. Then what I need you to do is like the video or subscribe if you're here. And that way the support, instead of being on per video, the support starts to reflect in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind it. I love Snoop Dogg's music. He's one of my favorites. I'm going to play something from him first. Let me see.
You're back now at the Jack Off Hour. This is DJ Siddiq. Right now, something new by Snoop Doggy Dogg. This one goes out to the ladies from all the guys. A big bow wow wow. Because we're going to make it a little mystery here tonight.
I went way back. See, I used to listen to this when I was like, when it came out, when the album was new, I used to listen to this. I was like 13 years old. Yeah, I'm old. Love this stuff. Not everybody's gonna like the hip hop, but you know what? We're gonna start there. Why not? So what's gonna happen today? Let me turn that down. What's gonna happen today is I'm gonna roll through my weekly discovery playlist, which I do every once in a while, and that's what I'll retitle the video. So what happens is weekly discovery. It's like this. Weekly discovery is a list that Spotify has. It's curated based on things that I've been listening to. Me personally, everybody that has a Spotify account will have one of these. But what I find is cool is sharing the list. Sharing the list with my friends allows other people to hear different kinds of music, like listening to a radio station, but it's more curated by someone that's also liked, you know, is in audio and whatnot. So let's see what this list brings us. It might be all calm music, it might be jazz, might be a little mixed, and we'll see what happens. If it's too calm, I'm just going to skip through them very quickly because it'll be extremely boring if it's like that. And yeah, the first song is very, very calm. It's like this, you know. It's When the Sun Goes Down, A88. It's just piano and calm music. So some of my lists I listen to when I'm going to sleep, and it's just like that. And it sounds like this is all going to be the same. So I'm going to click. Yeah, it's all the same so far. Yep, more of the same. All right. So that sucks. I need to change the playlist so it's excluded from my personal taste list. And then we'll we'll do Release Radar instead. Release Radar is going to have a whole bunch of different kinds of stuff, different songs, different music to listen to. And yeah, while the snow and the whatever the weather is out there falling on North America right now, or at least the eastern side of the US, we're going to listen to some music. All right. So, Inertia, Mitch Murder. I have no idea what the hell that is, but it sounds like it's electronic music. Yes, Gatto, I see you, man. You post the same comments like 3 or 4 times. Take it easy. I see you. You want me to just say your name over and over again? Is that going to make you happy? Like, what are we doing? All right, let me fast forward this. Ah, it's drum and bass. Drum and bass. Inertia, Mitch Murder. That's what's up first on the Release Radar playlist. I'm gonna move the camera over so I can sit over here. Ah, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's like easy listening meets like proper drum and bass. And cheers if anybody's having a drink, have a cold one. The really cool thing about these aluminum things, I'd use these to drink at home. Just drop some ice cubes in it and it stays cold for like 6 hours. I need my other remote. Gatto. There's the different album up here. Pendragon. This is Beyond the Outer Silence. This seems like it could be metal or it could be soundtrack kind of music. It can be all kinds of different genres. I listen to pretty much everything, so. Sounds a little bit like progressive metal so far. Not really as cool. So that sounds like a little bit of progressive metal there. That's a good angle, right? You guys don't need to see my reflection. All right. Switch it up. Doing Release Radar if anybody's new. Resonance, the irony of having an audio system. This is like a jazz downplay sort of sound. Welcome to all those that are watching. If you're on a TV, I understand you can't comment. If you have a phone nearby, then you can comment and be part of the conversation, which is always more valuable than not. And then there you see me on the side. That's why I have the mirror. You guys can see what I'm up to. What's going on? My black socks. This is cool. Yeah, I see 5 people watching. I have on the statistics it shows 5 people tuned in, but not everybody likes commenting. I don't know why. People are shy. This is Ghidra. This is going to be drum and bass as well. pretty interesting stuff. He's always got some interesting kinds of sounds, so we'll see how this goes. It's not gonna go into my audiophile list, that's for sure. Well, we'll see what happens. That's not bad. It's like a neuro funk kind of sound. That's why it says neuropunks on the top. All right. I'm only gonna play a little bit of every song. Dollery of the Trees. This is gonna be down tempo, very smooth kind of sounding. I can already tell like the genres sort of like they have this kind of feel, right? Pretty relaxing sort of sound. Yeah, it's very, very boring though. Like if I don't have like other kinds of musics there. AK, I really like this artist. We'll see what he does with this song. If this is new, I don't think I've heard this one before. Yeah, it's an awkward time to be online. I normally would go on at about 6 p.m. I happen to be a little bit early today. There's a couple of other people on right now too for YouTube. I saw that Nemo Audio Project is online right now live. I know that a couple other people go live like towards the evenings. Wow, it's got some really good bass in it. You guys can hear that through the, I don't know if you're listening to it on headphones, but it sounds pretty good. Said, love it, cool vibes, hi-fi listening late night is the way to go. That's Emil Wilkins. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate that. Yeah, I get up to this kind of thing every once in a while, and I like to just roll through my playlist to share stuff that Spotify selected for me. Oh, wow. He's actually able to play this song on their album. Damn, I didn't know they were allowed to do that. Wow. That's a spicy move. Wow. Megadeth is going for it. Wow. Arch Spine, Limbs of Leviticus. This is definitely heavy metal. And again, like I said, I'm only playing these songs for a couple of seconds at a time, and then I'll switch it up. So if we don't like any particular song, hold on for 2 more seconds and then I'll change it again. Wow, that's so fast. All right, we get the idea about that one. Switch it up. Ghost Rider, this is probably AI. I don't like supporting AI artists on Spotify. Oh, this is... I've never heard this before. That's not bad. It's a different vibe. Gatto, my man, what's with all of the repeating comments? Does that help the algorithm? Like if there's a lot of comments, does it actually help with the album? Oh, that's something else. That's pretty interesting music. So this is obviously like a Latin sort of. I don't recognize the language specifically. So if I say it's Spanish, is that the same thing as saying it's Mexican sounding? Because it's a little bit, you know. Anyways, yeah, sounds pretty cool. It's interesting. It just goes to show you, like, the different kinds of music that I'm getting on here. Oh my God, Vodnik is still making music? Good for him. That's incredible. I remember him from way back in the day. I'm gonna have to reach out and see if I can, you know, just to say, hey, what's up? See if I can do that right now. Hard to believe after so many years I see this name pop up in the music system. It's pretty cool. Glad to see some music still out there. That's awesome. So, I mean, we kind of grew up in the same area, and I remember this guy from, you know, that kind of thing. He's just going live on YouTube there. Very cool. Solid metal. All right, switch it up again. Pussifer, this is the lead singer from Tool's side project. If you guys are familiar, they have some really cool kinds of sounds.
You feel it too. They're all afraid.
Gatto is out of here for the day. Thank you for coming and joining. I'm pretty much live every other day at about the same time, so check it out. You can like and whatever and subscribe and then come back, and then we'll play some music and some technology stuff. Have a good day. Peace. Take care of yourself. Let's see if I can find my buddy Vodnik in here. Vodnik. Pretty interesting. Samuel just finished my setup. ELAC Vela 403's Earthquake. Nice. Cayenne Eversolo A8. That's cool. I have one of those right there. I need to go as soon as well, but thanks for sharing. Yeah, absolutely. Come back and watch the rest. Check out the other songs if you're into music of any kind. Lots and lots of other videos are about sharing music and just kind of hanging out with the community. Instead of doing advertising, which I'm tired of doing advertising, you know, I'd rather just build a nice community. So take care of yourself. Thanks for being here and joining in. This one is TR Tactics Audio and Audio Against the Grain remix. pretty aggressive. All right, let's switch that up. This is not AI. Good. I'm glad it's not AI. Thanks for telling us, man. Charles Berthand. So he's a solo bass player and a studio producer. Cool. Oh, that's really cool. I like that. Very funky. I like that. All right. There's the man, Charles. Thanks for the non-AI music. Skrillex. What is this, Yo-Yan? This should be bassy as shit. What the hell is going on? Some really new, interesting music right there. Yeah, it's nice. It's a good blend of sounds. Step up to the next one. PTR, Far Away. This is probably going to be very relaxing sort of sounding. Good contrast to the last song. Yeah, listening to music on a Sunday evening and it's like super, super snowy outside. Let's see what the snow looks like outside now. I'm sure that it's like, 2 feet deep or whatever it was. Let's check it out. Just because I can. I knew that was going to be a thing. Check that out. Blankets of snow. That's like 2 feet or more of snow. Easily. And it's all piled up on my window here. Look at this. Yeah. And it's still snowing. It's still snowing a lot. That's going to be fun tomorrow. But we're in here just enjoying the delicate sounds of soft music and being warm. Has anybody ever done fresh laundry and just laid it out on a bed or couch or whatever in cold days and just dive onto it like fresh out of the dryer? Mateos, is a good solo guitarist, maybe. Hendrix. Yeah, it's nice sound. It's very smooth sort of recording. Teddy Killers, we'll just skip that one. I know that's going to be aggressive. I never really heard this before. Burnt and Cole Ronald, Pulse. This should be, sounds like guitar work, solo guitar, instrumental. Yeah, it's like a guitarist metal solo project, sort of instrumental project, which I do listen to a lot of, that's for sure. Pretty good sounds. Falchi and Intervals. Pretty cool stuff. Again, we're rolling through the Discovery playlist, so there's going to be lots of different kinds of genres on here. And then after 30 seconds, I'll just roll through a different song. Just rolling through and just to see what's on today. Also sounds like a guitar sort of like instrumental song. Not very many vocals in these. Most of them actually. All right. Born, this is going to be like a slow, sort of like dubstep-y song. Lots of bass usually with this artist.
Talk to me.
For a minute.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Nice sounds. Switch it up. XG Hypnotize. Should be interesting. Great voices. I love this, the way that this band is produced. They've had some really nice success with their careers. Couple of other artists that are a little bit, you know, they caught like a little bit more of a stride, but XG is not far behind them. Not my favorite dance sound, but not far off. Mirage Bryston is here. Anthesius, hey yo, what's happening, my regulars? I was on a little bit earlier today, but we're about halfway through the Discovery playlist, so let's just, not Discovery, this is Release Radar. So Mateo and Antonio and Antony in Boyer, really cool sounds. True Voice of Reason's here. Whoa, nah, I'm not snowed. Well, I mean, I was just showing outside. You guys can check back in the stream to see how much snow there is outside. It's easily 2 feet of snow. Fucking crazy. And it's still coming. The snowstorm is nuts. I'll show you my area snowstorm. On the map, look. We're still in like the deep of it. It's just hanging out there. The heaviest amount of snow in one sea. So that's fun. And there's like, how much of it all over the US? Massive amounts of snow. You know what that's going to mean? In the springtime, when all that snow melts, there's going to be flooding. Yeah. No snow here this weekend. Yeah, see, most of the snow is all further south. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. What's that? You're gonna have to fill us in. I can't Google right now. Katsuyu Kintani and Baby Metal. Oh, that's fun. Baby Metal. How was everybody this evening? And cheers. Enjoying some drinks. Oh, movie. Okay, cool. Oh, that's an interesting sound. Very typical sort of Japanese metal-ish, Japanese rock. All right. Switch it up. Oh, Renee LeVice, Felix Samuel. I know that I do. These guys are always great. This album always has really cool, smooth drum and bass tracks. Let's hear this one out, see how it goes. Yeah, I have Jason Bourne movies on 4K now. I just got them. And I'm probably going to queue up one of those this evening. Most of the rest of the day I was relaxing. Yesterday I put in a lot of work. Moved everything around in my room, put my subs back, the amps, the cables, moved out a lot of stuff, moved stuff into storage, had to throw out some items. My back was killing me earlier, so today I took it easy, did my laundry, had some food, and now some music. Oh, nice. Yeah, sounds good. I like this kind of vibe. All right. Atmos is an actual artist name. That's ironic, right? This is Hold You VIP. VIP is variations in production. We've got at least a foot of snow here, still coming down. Supposed to be sleet, freezing rain. Yes, because it's going to warm up as it goes by. See, up here it's too cold, and we're just going to keep getting snow. I don't know what to say about that. Here we go with the remix on the drop. Second drop. Second build. Oh my God. Oh, that's gnarly. Yeah, very bassy. That's cool. I'm not a really big fan of like that crunchy kind of sound, but yeah, interesting sort of vibe. Burr Oak, Nightmare Burr Oak remix. There's a whole bunch of these. This is the second one on this album that it's been on this playlist so far. Pretty interesting. I never really did get around to listening to my new CDs. I might put one on at the end, the last song of the day. I'll put on one of those. I also got to say, I still need to do my complete review talk about the R11s, and I think these are better than the Arundel Towers. I'm enjoying them more than the Arundel Towers. See where they go with this one. that's a nice mix. Wow. Wow. That's aggressive. All right. Next up, Bjorn Lind. This is going to be very calm and relaxing, which is what we need after that crazy track. That's why I love this algorithm, because like from one song to another, it's always like something new. It's always showing me different kinds of sounds and possibilities, right? I really enjoy that about having a playlist that can do this. Very cool. Bensley and Milk. This is going to be drum and bass as well. So the music found you. It must be serendipity. That's funny. That's funny. Oh. My left shoulder's acting up.
Coming down like a laser, so sharp. Cut you deep like a razor, so sharp. Got the force right now, got the whole crew loud. Energy so raw, don't you stop. Don't be guessing, testing, but I've been a rush invested. Don't stop. You got an edge.
Samurai.
Take it too far. Cut you deep like a razor, so sharp, so sharp.
That's not bad. They maintain the theme through that.
So sharp.
Yes, it is. The shoulder I heard during setup. And that was October. It still hurts. Yeah, it's a soft tissue damage. Oh, okay, so that's the end of the list. Cool. Yeah, so for the interest of playing the CDs, let me get over here and change up the CDs. I'll get in front of the camera, shall we? And I'll show you the process. So I won't be able to read the comments for the next couple seconds. Give me a moment. So this one's off. This one I need to change to I think it's coax 3. And then, did I put this one in first? No. I put this one in first. Right. And the song number, of course, I don't know what the song number is. Couldn't make it easy for me. Number 4. Okay, so this is going to be Lorna Shore. It's going to be heavy metal. It's got a really cool sort of melody to it. Should be coax 2, coax 1. I don't even remember anymore. Nope. Coax 3. Yeah. So yeah. So here we are. This is going to be Lorna Shore. This is a song called Unbreakable off the newest album. actually recorded very, very good. Sounds really, really good in here. I don't know what it sounds like on camera. Alright, well, we get the idea. I'm not going to play the whole song. There's no point in that. I'll listen to that on my own. So anyways, that's pretty much the extent of what I wanted to talk about today. Let me just switch this up a little bit. Move the camera over here. So, how are my friends? Are we all staying warm and comfortable? I know metal's not everybody's biggest genre. Not everybody likes that, so I'm gonna take it easy with the rest of the video. Just kind of ease out of it, as it were. Some of the release radar stuff was actually pretty interesting, and I don't know why this is automatically switching. The Spotify Connect sometimes is a little strange because I'm using my iPad to control the A8 unit, and sometimes the connectivity just kind of goes a little bit off. Yeah, I was showing everybody, everybody a little bit earlier the amount of snow that's outside. Let me flip. I'll show you what's going on. So we ensconced. We are in. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even never seen that word before. At least until storm ends. Yeah, because it's crazy outside. Like, there's no reason to be out there if you don't need to be out there. A lot of news and stuff, they're saying the same thing. Like, look at this madness. It's crazy out there. And it's still snowing, like you can see there in the light. Like, it's still really, really coming down. So, anyways, I don't want no part of that. I'm happy to be at home. I'm happy to have my room back so I can listen to the music and warmth and comfort, and that's something that I've been missing the last whole year, so I'm glad that I could do that. Not a whole lot new otherwise. For anybody who's new and just stopping by, I still have the monitor audios there. I still need to I don't know. I change them up every week. Like I have them kind of like flipping back and forth so I can evaluate them. Probably do like maybe a sound demo out here, which I've never really done before. So the pronunciation is ensconced, staying put, really. So N being like enclosed, enclosed. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm not as versed as I thought. Yeah, that'll do it for me. We're coming up on an hour, so I don't want to be on for much longer than an hour each day. Again, I'm going to try to hit every day at about 6 p.m. every day. Entrenched, I've heard. Sconced is like, what, you're stuck in a biscuit? Like ensconed? A scone? Like, I've made so many scones in my kitchen, I can't escape. Yeah, so pretty much every day at about 6 o'clock-ish. I don't know if that's a good time for everyone. I don't know if 7 is a better time. 7 might be a better time, like East. Well, I mean, it's hard to be on at a time, or I thought about going on this morning at like 10 in the morning, but then I would be probably talking with people in Europe, right? Because of the time shift. And I can't have a live show on like scheduled at all times of the day. It's just not going to work. And there's no way that I could do long streams. Like, I don't know how some of the guys do 12-hour streams, 24-hour streams. There are things worse than being ensconed. Yes. As long as you have some sauce or gravy or that kind of thing, then yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think this album sounds really, really good. They mixed everything on here very good. Yeah, I think that this band is a little it's an acquired taste, that's for sure. Not everybody's going to enjoy this music, and I get it. I don't expect people to really be down for the noise. It's all good. But it's really, really, really cool album. A lot of stuff going on with it. Yeah. I'll leave the rest of it to myself. So I thank everybody for being here and joining and watching. I know that an hour's worth of video is a lot to take in. The other day we did 2.5 hours, which is really awesome to kind of cover a lot of topics. Easier to do at the desk. The handheld videos actually reach more people for some reason. The desktop video stream doesn't do as well. Mobile videos seem to reach more people, so set schedule helps with the neighbors. Yes, is also, I don't like being online or playing music really late, so whenever I'm listening to anything, it's usually like latest like 7:30, and then I turn it off because of like day shift and going to sleep early and all that kind of stuff. I bet it's already annoying enough, but I try to respect the fact that there's a schedule, so absolutely. And if I'm going live every day from, say, like my desktop, it'll be a lot easier for me to share some music. And it'll be kind of away from the side neighbors and only my upstairs neighbors. And that through the floor is different. So yeah, anyways, anybody new, welcome. Thanks for joining. More to come throughout the year. I don't have a lot of... now that I've calculated, I don't know that I have a lot of gear coming through. I think this will probably stay the audio system as is for a while. If I do borrow anything, then I don't know about that yet. There's not been any plans with manufacturers. I've reached out. I've answered emails. I've gotten some of them I've gotten 0 replies from, so that's not happening. Others have said that they have significant delays, so that production models and review samples are going out to all of the guys with bigger channels, so that's not going to be me, which is a hard space to be in. And you know what, I have to accept the reality. Like, I'm a small player in this space and all of the numbers count. So until my numbers are different, this is all I can do is just listen to my own music and, be here for the community, that kind of thing. True Voice of Reason says, also, the music is good. Vocals are an acquired taste. YMMV? I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the musicality in some of the metal stuff is really interesting, but the vocals are definitely not normal for most people. So yeah, that's for sure. So yeah, with that, I'm going to get out of here. I do appreciate everybody that's here. Your mileage may vary. Okay, got it. All right, sweet. Thank you, my friends, for being here and supporting. Stay warm, stay safe, be prepared. If you're going outside, be careful of that. But also, if you're inside, make sure you have supplies, warmth, candles, batteries, flashlights. All that emergency stuff. We should all have something like that. So, anyways, from me to you, thank you very much. I'll see you Monday. I don't know what's happening for the rest of the week, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. I do want to have a feature set during the week or each month where I do, maybe even every week, go around and do all the Canadian dealerships and then find out what kind of sales or whatever are going on, and I could browse through them. Maybe that'll be a thing. And then also interviews, if any of my friends watch and they want to co-host with me while I'm at the desktop setup or not on the weekends, then I can just tune in and we can both sit down and have an interview or something like that. So I'm hoping to get something like that going in the future. We'll see what happens. Okay. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. Be safe.